How's it going, guys? Wait a sec. This isn't the right figure. This is supposed to be of Iron Patriot. There we go. No, actually... What? Hold on a sec. This is supposed to be from Iron Man 3, and this is the second part. So why... Oh, you know what? I see what they did here. They made an Iron Patriot out of War Machine. What? So, Iron Patriot. I don't understand this thing, but yeah, let's go over the figure real fast. Sorry for the weird intro, I guess. I just thought it was kind of funny to trick all of you guys. You've been fooled. But yeah, this is the Iron Man, or the Iron Patriot figure from Iron Man 3. This is the movie version. If you've seen Iron Man 3, you'll realize how big of a joke this is. Well, it's not a big joke, but, you know. There might be partial spoilers in this too, but I'm not going to really give anything away. But I'm sure a lot of people have already seen Iron Man 3. But Iron Patriot, it's an alright figure. I don't really know why I don't like it as much as the Mark 42 armor. I guess I probably would. I think it's just like he's really tight right now, the joints are. So I'm kind of trying to deal with that. But, you know, it's not a bad figure. I think it's pretty cool. I don't really understand why they made War Machine Iron Patriot. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense. And, I mean, if you've seen the movie, you realize it makes even less sense to even be Iron Patriot, but, yeah, so let's kind of go over some stuff real fast. Paint is really nice. It's like the sculpted metallic plastic kind of thing. It's got the swirls going on. He's got some gray and red mixed in. Makes him look really awesome and patriotic, so he can fight for America. And it's not very blurry. But, yeah, not too bad on paint. He's got all this painting going on here. It's pretty cool. I mean, the back's really nice looking. I mean, it's just kind of plain, but they could have probably filled in some extra stuff here, but I don't really even know if that even had paint detailing in the movie, so we'll never really know, will we? But, yeah. And then he's got this huge Predator gun, which we never even see what it does in the movie, so that kind of makes me angry, because I wanted to see if it would go like or something crazy like that, but nope, we didn't see none of that. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, the only thing, and this is a spoiler warning, so I would either skip ahead or just completely turn off this video if you haven't seen Iron Man 3 yet. But basically, the only thing, well, I'm gonna start right now, so turn it off right now. Here I go. Alright, so basically the only thing we ever see Iron Patriot do in all of Iron Man 3 is bust some doors open, get hijacked, kidnap the president, and then have the president be hung up by him, and then he leaves. That's all Iron Patriot does in Iron Man 3. There's no sense in them painting War Machine and changing his name to Iron Patriot, which is a Dark Avengers name, and then it's not even by Norman Osborn, it's by James Rhodes, and then he's got this giant cannon, but we don't even know what it does. What the heck? I was really looking forward to see if this thing was gonna go like make huge explosions and stuff, but it does nothing. It's basically just a knockoff of a Predator shoulder plasma cannon thing, and it's stupid. You can remove it and blah blah blah. But yeah, sorry for that little rant, but that's about it. Iron Patriot is just a pointless character really in the movie. He doesn't do anything, like I said, and I mean the figure's not bad. I just don't know why I don't like it as much as the Mark 42. I think it's just because his limbs are a little more stiff right now, so I can't really, like, I have more difficulty trying to rotate his arms and stuff when trying to do things. But yeah, it's still not bad. Like, if you're gonna pick him up, it's probably mostly because you're wanting to get the left arm of Ironmonger. But other than that, I mean, you could pass on this, but I mean, it's still not too bad. I like it. It's not bad. I've said not bad like 20 times, but I'm sorry. I don't really like how they did the design on the star. I mean, you can't really see that that's a star because they put the arc reactor right in the middle of it. Why not just make the arc reactor smaller and then make the star bigger that way? Or just make the star bigger in general. Or just not have this gaping hole in his chest. That would have made more sense. But otherwise, he's got all this painted stuff on here. There's like a star. He's got FF right here, 5445. And it says Lieutenant James Rhodes right there. So that totally doesn't give him away or anything. But yeah, that's it for paint and all that. His head's pretty nicely sculpted. It doesn't look too bad. He actually looks pretty cool in the face. So props for that. And it also pops off on this ball joint, but it's kind of weird, so you can't really pop any other heads on there. Plus the ball joint is just really huge. So yeah, it's kind of impossible. Alright, let's go over articulation, since I've wasted so much time kind of ranting and talking about how stupid Iron Patriot is. So his head is on a ball joint swivel. You already saw that. So it goes, it doesn't go up really. Like, it goes up, but his head will pop off. So you kind of either have to have it, half it, or just not. Like, that's as far as his head will go before it snaps off. And he does have a pretty good ab or waist rotation thing to move him up, so I guess that kind of helps. But then it kind of makes his body look a little strange. Unlike the 42 armor, his head completely just went up by itself. His shoulder cannon is removable. When it's pegged into one of these two holes in his back, it can rotate 360 degrees. And then this part here swivels, and then this part spins. But it doesn't, like, it's kind of hard to line up because it's in such an awkward situation, or awkward situation. It's in a awkward position to make it just look like it's pointing straight, so it's kind of like off to the side, weirdly like this, and it's just really high up. So I guess it's not too big of a problem, but it's just kind of weird to me. Anyways, his shoulder pads can move upward to allow his arms to go up further, and they go in and out. They rotate at the bicep, they bend 2 points at the elbow. He rotates at the wrist as well as a pivot. They didn't paint the inside of his hands with the arc reactors, so that kind of sucks, or the repulsors. And then his hand cannot move into a repulsor blast at all, so that kind of sucks. But you know, War Machine or Iron Patriot doesn't do that anyways, so I don't think that's a big deal. He's got a fist on this side. He's got a waist or an ab crunch thing, diaphragm joint, I guess is what you want to call it. So it moves back really good. It doesn't move forward too much, but it does get the job done with all your needs for crouching and such, or whatever you want to do with them. His legs are on T-joints, so they go forward and back, they go in and out. They rotate 360 degrees at the bicep here, bends 2 points at the elbow, and his feet are kind of weird because they have, like, the armor kind of goes down over his feet, so you can't exactly move it the way you want, but it can rotate down a bit, but there's no ankle pivot, so that kind of sucks. So basically this is just a Mark 42 armor, but it's kind of been modified for the Iron Patriot. So it's not exactly the same articulation, but it's a little bit weaker than the Mark 42, so that kind of sucks. But let's do a size comparison real fast. Here he is next to the comic version of Iron Patriot. So he's a little bit shorter, but that's because they're using the Extremis armor on that one, so that one's already pretty short. Here he is next to himself before he got painted, and he's obviously a lot taller, it looks like. So obviously James Rhodes has been drinking a lot of milk and getting taller, because now he's a big boy. So yeah, that's my review for Iron Patriot. My next review will be of Ironmonger, because now I have the last piece and I plugged it in. So biggity bam, and there he is. Oh yeah, and he is awesome. So stay tuned for that video, and then we will be done with the Iron Man line for now, until they come out with Ben Kingsley's Mandarin action figure, which I don't know why they're just going to release one single figure, but we'll see. Maybe it's a wave 2. That would be insane. Maybe we'll get Whiplash. Maybe we'll get all the freaking characters that we wanted before. Maybe! Maybe!